Greetings, friends. Mark Anthony K here. It is March 13th. It is a Friday. Wow, another Friday the 13th. Um, I am here today to do something I never really do very often. That is a reaction video. And to what, you may pray ask what I'm doing a reaction video to? Well, if you see the title, you probably know already. But Rush just showed the Blu Ray version, well, Blu ray DVD, whatever you want to call it, on YouTube on their channel. The concert that appears in the box set for the Grace Under Pressure box set, the deluxe version. The show from Maple Leaf Gardens. The one that I went to, my very first concert. This was fantastic that Rush did this. The box set comes out today. I didn't get a chance to go get it yet. I do have it on hold, yay, for me at the store. And I will probably grab it tomorrow. Right now we got hit with snow, if you can believe it. I can't believe it. We got hit by snow again. Anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the DVD and my reaction to it. Why am I here doing this? Well, because I found it sort of cool and sort of disturbing. Because I know this concert inside and out. I had the original DVD that came out of this concert. It came out in one of these multi-pack DVD packs back in the day. It was just called 3. It had Exit Stage Left, this concert, and it had a show of hands in it as well. So there were 3 live concerts they had all in one DVD package. So I knew this show inside and out. And I also recorded it on VHS back in the day when they showed it on Muchmusic. So I intimately knew this concert, every little detail, every little frame, every little nuance of it, everything. Okay, I'm a hardcore Rush fan. Okay, it's my favorite band in the whole world. So I made a bunch of notes here about things that happened to it that really kind of I found, not disturbing, but I was a little disappointed in. Number one, it was supposed to be, well, the one show that I've been used to seeing is from one night. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was the first night, which I think was the 21st of September. Now, there were 2 nights that they played in Toronto. And what they've done here is very obviously combined both shows into one, which in some ways is great because there was 44 minutes of unseen stuff from the original version. They cut out a lot from the one that got released. Songs like Subdivisions, The Body Electric, Between the Wheels, Red Lenses, so many, Red Barchetta were not on the original version. They're all on here. So I was like, wow, this is great. But now I kind of know why I think this happened. Because when I watched it, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't sync up on this. And I'm not saying that doesn't make sense. What I mean is that you see Geddy playing, and he said he likes to ad lib a lot. So he's like, I see red, hurts my head. And he'll go like, whoa, like he'll do like a little thing in between, and he'll mouth it, but he not he's not near the microphone at all. So how did that get picked up? So what I'm trying to say is I think the audio is not synced up with some of the video that they had. Why that happened, I'm going to guess, since it's 1984, 40th anniversary kind of thing. Well, probably longer than that, to be honest. But it's been on videotape for a long time. I think degradation has happened. The tape has probably gotten screwed up. There's some obvious AI correction done in this, because you can see when Getty's playing sometimes there's some really weird speed ups happening that look definitely AI influenced on there. And the classic things that has happened on many videos, which I'm sure other people will laugh when I mention this, is Alex playing his guitar. He's playing his white Strat. All of a sudden, this happened in Kid Gloves, another song they didn't play in the original. He's playing his guitar, the white one, and then all of a sudden it cuts to him playing the black one for like 2 seconds, and back to the white one. It's like, what the hell's going on here? And man, it's these things that drive me nuts. This is one of those things where I've said this before. There are times in my life where I wish I didn't become a musician slash engineer slash mixer, because the more I learned about this business and how to play and all these things, the more you start picking up on little things like that. And I wish I could just sometimes go back to when I was like 12, 13. And when I would have watched this, I would have never have caught on any of these things, because like even some of Neil's stuff, like he does a drum fill and he hits a cymbal and you don't hear it. He goes on the high tom, like, and it doesn't come out, that sound. The editing is a little shaky on this. and they use definitely different sequences from different shows in different spots. Because I remember Red Sector A, that guitar solo section, I remember it note for note, shot by shot, because I tried to learn that guitar solo off the video. And it was on a black Strat. It was very close up on his hands when he was doing this stuff. And in this version of it, it's totally different angle. It's further away. You're kind of looking at it from the front instead of close up onto the neck. You're far back a bit more looking at it. And it's cut totally differently. Now, is this going to make me not go and get the box set now? Well, I'll be honest. It made me second guess myself a little bit about this, because do I want to watch something that now is going to kind of, not ruin my memory of it, but sort of, it's gonna, those things are gonna stand out now to me all the time whenever I see it. Oh, this thing here, like, and especially on Getty's keyboards, you see his hands and he's hitting stuff and it's way off sync. Like let's say between the wheels, then then he's like off, like it's almost like reggae. Then then it's like, oh, I can't stand that kind of stuff. But maybe they couldn't do anything about it. Maybe that's the best they could do with the way things were. Uh, it's let's look at the positives. I'm so happy they showed it. We got to see 40 plus minutes of extra stuff that we never got to see before. It looks great. It sounds really good. Although I think, I don't know if Terry did the audio on this, Terry Brown, or if it was Mr. Richard Chicky who did it. But somebody upped the keyboards quite a bit on this version, which is okay. But Getty's bass is so not as in your face, not as like it's the mid range is a little bit gone on here. I'm sensing Richard Chicky's work here, because he seems to take some of that mid out of Getty's bass and give him a little bit more bottom, which is not what Geddy Lee's bass sound is. I'm sorry to tell you, Mr. Chicky. But anyways, it's still very listenable. Don't get me wrong. And the drum solo, I was so glad we finally got to see the drum solo in red lenses. Amazing. The laser stuff. Oh, and another big pet peeve, because I wrote a few of them here. Just an early warning. At the beginning, there's this instrumental bit. To begin, do do do, and there's like a camera. There's like a film bit in the back on the screen that they show from the music video. It's totally out on this version. It's on the original. I know. I've watched it a million times. It's not on this one. I don't know why they cut that out. Let's see what else I put here. Yeah, red Strat was used on Between the Wheels, which is great because you never see that red Stratocaster. That was just something for me kind of to remind me of. Oh yeah, and it says that the ending is way off on Between the Wheels. Like the video sequencing is off. Yeah, it's a different edit of the guitar solo for Red Sector A I put down here. Red lenses, the section before the drum solo is also way off in sync. Yeah, it looked very chaotic in some parts. But this is the curse maybe of being a Rush fan, being overly critical, overly nitpicky on things like this, and especially being a musician on top of it. Well, you're even more nitpicky. But that's sort of my first reaction to it. Will I buy the box set? I think I'm probably going to end up getting it. I won't. I'm probably not going to change my mind on that. But because also I want to see that book that's in there. I'm going to read some of those things in there and all the extras that come with box sets. I'm interested, of course. And there's the Terry Brown remix of the album, which I'm very interested in because Terry was the main man for the mixing back in the day. So that's my thoughts on the video. There's a lot of things that, let's put it this way, if you're a casual Rush fan, you'll love it. If you're an entry-level Rush fan, you'll love it, okay? If you're somebody like me who's been watching them and listening to them since, I was like 10 years old, so I got in at Grace Under Pressure, actually. But if you're even an older fan that's been in there since like 2112 or even earlier, it may bother you, some of this. But I still say go and get it. Let's support the guys. They got a big tour coming up. Not like they need the money or anything, but let's show them the support, because the record companies will do more of this if they see that people are buying it and supporting it. So those are my thoughts. I hope you're doing well. And if you're shoveling out there like I'll be later on, don't hurt your back. Okay? Take care, everybody. I'll talk to you later.